Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Adam. You're watching Steady Invest. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Virgin Galactic, my favorite speculation stock, ticker symbol SPCE, and it trades on the New York Stock Exchange. And this stock has so much potential this 2021. And there was some pretty bad news about a month ago with one of their test flights. There was a faulty connection to one of the motors and they had to abort their mission early. And this caused the share price to fall about 25% overnight, or I guess rather over a weekend, because it happened on a Saturday. And I actually remember that day looking at my phone when I woke up and I saw the headline of the news and I thought to myself, my shares on Friday aren't going to be worth as much as they were yesterday. And I was right. Given the speculative nature of this company, volatility is expected. And like I said before on the channel, news is going to move the stock either up or down. And lo and behold, since that bad news, good news has actually pushed the stock back up to where it was before it fell on that bad news. And that good news comes from none other than the retail trader Guardian Angel, Cathie Wood, and ARK Invest announcing that they're going to be creating a new space exploration ETF. And I'm excited because Virgin Galactic will be able to go on their test flights eventually. They just can't right now because of the pandemic. And hopefully the company executes, yielding positive results, sending the share price higher and higher as we continue getting better and better news. We'll just have to see what happens. In the video, I'm going to share my thoughts, other news, and price targets. Before I do, if you haven't already, smash that like button. It helps my videos get out there. As well, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're in Canada and want to start trading with Wealthsimple or Questrade, use my links below and we'll both get free money. Now, onto the video. Alright, looking at the all-time chart of Virgin Galactic, so it came onto the market a few years ago in 2019. It rushed all the way up to about $42. It crashed back down during the pandemic all the way to about $9, going back up to $27, falling back down to about $14, going back up because of the anticipation of the test flight. Then the mission was aborted, so then it crashed again. And then the good news from Cathie Wood, and then today actually we're seeing all-time highs. And over the $42 mark is very interesting for Virgin Galactic chart, because it's near where it was at its all-time high a year ago. So if it consolidates around this area, it could be very interesting. So at $36 a share, the market cap is $8.43 billion. For a company that could revolutionize space travel commercially, $8 billion is a lot, but for the opportunity, it could be so much more in my opinion. And why did it go up and go back down? Investors have been waiting for months to see Virgin Galactic wrap up its flight test schedule, moving ahead to let its founder and CEO take a test flight up to space and back, and then open its space tourism flight to the general public, at which point Virgin Galactic can begin collecting revenue and maybe even make a profit. Last week, the company announced back-to-back successful test flights, and that probably ginned up some enthusiasm among investors, but here's the other thing. Both of those test flights were the company's VMS Eve mothership aircraft, and that one carries the VSS Unity spaceplane that will go to space and not test flights of the spaceplane itself. So what does this mean? So we know that the mothership flies just fine, as it's done multiple times in the past, but it's Virgin Galactic's spaceplane that failed its flight test back last December. And that's the news investors are really waiting for, a successful trip to space and backed by VSS Unity flying out of its new home spaceport. In that regard though, here's the good news. Historically, Virgin Galactic precedes VSS Unity test flights with a couple of VMS Eve test flights, making sure Unity's pilot skills are sharp before the main event begins. This suggests that a VSS Unity test flight could be approaching rapidly, I hope, and with it a chance for Virgin Galactic stock to get back on track. And I guess I shouldn't say I hope, maybe I'm getting too excited. Again, if I get shares for a cheaper price for the long term, why not? But nonetheless, I am excited for the stock long term and short term. Another reason Virgin Galactic is so popular is the rising popularity of Cathie Wood and Chamath. I'm not even going to try. I like this tweet. I've got the brains, you got the looks, let's make some money. And if there's an entrepreneur out there, it's this guy. Whether it's Virgin Galactic or his 10 other SPACs that he's making or Bitcoin, this guy is all over the news. He is a renowned investor and a chairman on the board of Virgin Galactic. So you have Cathie Wood and ARK Invest when it comes to the space exploration ETF. You have potential upcoming catalysts for really good news for a long-term play when it comes to space exploration. I'm excited. And this timeline was sent out before all the scheduled delays. This spaceflight over here got delayed till December, and that was the one that caused the stock price to go down. So we need to wait to get that initial flight back on track, and then these subsequent ones afterward as well. However, this is a long-term play. You gotta stay patient. I gotta stay patient. And on that flight, they'd have 2 pilots. They'd be generating revenue from NASA payloads and aim to complete data for final 2 FAA and V&V elements. For the second space flight, they'd have 2 pilots plus 4 employees in the cabin. And for the third space flight, 2 pilots plus passengers in the cabin, including Sir Richard Branson. And when it comes to price targets for Virgin Galactic, this one's pretty tough because it's run up so much over the last couple of weeks. If you do believe in the company and that it'll be worth more than $8 billion in the future, it might be worth it to start a small position, but it could fall all the way back to $35, $30, $25. Anything can happen with such a volatile stock. Again, we'll just have to see what news comes out and how investors feel about it. And that's why I'm long-term bullish on Virgin Galactic stock. The opportunity to invest in the first company to send people up to space commercially is too big for me to pass up on. For me, the risk reward is lucrative, but it's always important to mitigate your downside risk by having a plan and price targets beforehand, making sure you're doing your full research and due diligence. Otherwise, that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, smash that like button. It helps my videos get out there. As well, if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button. And if you're investing in Virgin Galactic, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in my next video.